Yeah, I know my face is naked. There's a reason for this. Hey guys, so if you're a complete idiot, I'm doing a makeup tutorial today. Duh. So today I'm going to show you what my daily makeup routine is. Let's go ahead and just get into all this mess. Okay, so first I'm going to put on some foundation, which is normally what people put on first, so I'll go with that. I use this Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse in airbrush finish. So I guess it just like makes you look like those airbrushed models that are like so airbrushed and perfect. So that's good, right? But this is a really super good foundation and I really like it, just so you know. Okay, so I've put my hair up, kind of. I put it to the side so it's not in the way. You don't need your hair in the way, so I put it up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the foundation on. It's like a duck. And so I usually just put the foundation like on the back of my hand, just so it's easier to get to. So I have this brush. It's a Essential Tools foundation brush. It says it right there, so it lets you know, so you don't like f up and use the wrong brush, because everybody knows that's stupid. So what I usually do is I just like dip my brush in there just a little tiny bit, and I get a little bit on the brush. Actually, I get like a fair amount on the brush. So I usually just put a dot here, dot here, dot here, there, like that. Simple. And you see I got dots everywhere, so I gotta clean that shit up. So I usually just like get it, just smooth it all and just blend it all in. That's what I do. Now, you might be a little different, but we're all different. We all do different things. So, you know, it's okay. And I just put it everywhere. And I even go over the eyelids because you gotta get them eyelids not all veiny. Veiny eyelids are gross. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my hands and just kind of stretch my face, basically. And get it on your neck, because you don't want it to look like you have a mask of your face on top of your face. That's not what you want. And so now I've got all my foundation on. Good job. And now I do my concealer, because you got to cover up all that ugly on your face. And this is Lion Eyes by Benefit. It's kind of worn off, but that's what it looks like basically. And it's a brush on concealer, so it's easier. Put it all over the blemishes, all them little red dots that are not fun. And I'll even put some, like a line of it right there underneath my eyes, so that it's there, so it helps. So then you just rub all them little dots in that you just put on your face. Putting on makeup is so much like lying to the world. Like you're lying to the world about what you really look like. It's like, oh, look at me, I got perfect skin. But underneath, it's so much ugly. So much. So you just put it all over that ugly. So now that the foundation and the concealer is done, I'm going to start with doing the eyes. Fun. This is the fun part. So first I use this Maybelline Chic Naturals Silken Taupe. So I'm going to use this brush, and it's like two-sided, where this is for like eyeshadow, and then this is for like whatever, highlight or whatever. So I just put this all over my lid, basically, like windshield wipers. It's like windshield wipers, and it's raining eyeshadow. Ew, wouldn't that be gross if it started like raining eyeshadow? Ugh, the world would be covered in makeup. As if it already isn't enough. I got jokes. So that's done. Then I use this thing. It's LA Colors in Darling. And I'm just going to use this dark brown color. Looks like an African man. And I'm just going to get it on the brush and tap it. And I put this color in the crease. Not the crease of your arm or the crease of your butt. The crease of your eyelid. Okay? You just get it in that crease, and I usually just bring it out to about the middle area and just get it all on there. So as you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but it's not it doesn't look awesomely blended. So to blend it in a good way, you want to take a clean brush. This is something, and then I'm just gonna like blend it inside of that. So just kind of blend that all in, just so it looks a little better. And now I'm just going to use this Maybelline Stylish Smokes Emerald Smokes, but I'm only going to use this white color, and this is just to put on the inner corner. So just like put it there, so it makes you look like awake or something. I don't know. So after you do the inner corners, just take a little bit more white and put it on the brow, underneath the brow bone. So now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm going to do the eyeliner, the funnest part. And I use this Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black. So it's obviously really black. And it comes with this little brush thing to put it on with. But instead of using that brush, I really like using a thinner brush. And this is a gel liner, so I find it easier to use a small, thin brush for that. And I really like gel liner a lot better. It works a lot better than pencil or liquid or anything like that. So I usually start at the inner corner. I go up at like an angle type thing, and then I bring it down, and then I usually do a little wing. So I'm gonna do that now. And I just kind of come up at like a kind of an angle, if you can tell. And then I usually just fill that empty space in. And when I get to the end here, I usually do like a little flick, kind of like a winged thing. And what I usually do is I'll go like this. Flick. And you have to say flick when you do the flick, because if you don't, it won't look good. And then you just fill it in. Okay, so the eyeliner is done now. So now we're gonna do mascara. This is my favorite part. But first I have to curl my lashes, because my eyelashes literally grow out straight with no curl at all. So I just curl them, and then it tells people, it's like, hey, I have eyelashes, see? So just get them suckers in there and clamp down on them. So onto mascara. I use this Avon Super Shock mascara. It will super shock you. It won't. It's not electric at all. So just put it on. So just wiggle them lashes through the brush. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And I usually do a little bit on the bottom. Watch girls when they put on mascara. It is pretty special. And now my eyes are done. Woo! So now we're going to move on to the bronzer, blush, and the highlight. So first I'm going to do bronzer and the blush. And this is NYC Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder. Lots of words. And I lost the lid because I'm a girl. We lose things. And since I don't have like a separate blush and bronzer, what I usually do is I use this, and yeah, I'll show you. So I usually take my brush and like squeeze it in, like little bitty, squeeze it, and then I put it in the brown parts, which is right here. So I put the bronzer on my cheeks, on my temples, where the sun would naturally hit your face. I usually go right across the forehead and right down the nose, just a little bit. So now the bronzer's done. And then I'll do it again, and then I put it in the pink. and you put the blush on the apples of your cheeks. Why do they call them that? I'll never know. And smile to find the apples of your cheeks. Cheese. Now I'm going to use this L'Oreal Paris Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. I'm just going to put some of this on the back of my hand, and I'm using, we used this before, I used this for the eyeshadow, I'm going to use this for the highlight. It's all pearly and fancy. So I'm going to put this just on my cheekbones, so when the light shines there, it's just like, ooh, pretty. Looks like you got glowing skin, even if you're not pregnant. And I like to bring it up through this area, and then just kind of blend it with your fingers. And what I like to do is put some there, go ahead and do this, and then go ahead and put some down my nose. Do it like that, and then on the ball of my nose. And then just blend it. Cute! And lastly is lips. And what I like to do for my lips is use this CoverGirl Outlast lip stain. And it's like a stain for your lips, so it doesn't feel all sticky. It just sinks in and looks so much better. So I put that on, and then I just like rub it all in so it's not too overpowering. So now I'm done, and this is the finished look. Let's see a before and after. Ew, girl, cover up all that ugly. Ooh, wow, so fancy. Cute, girl, cute. So this is clearly much better than before. And yeah, so that's how I do my makeup pretty much every day. I hope you like this, and maybe you learned some things. Make sure to subscribe to my channel right there for more awesome things. And also, you can check out my Twitter, my Tumblr, or my Facebook. All the links for those are in the bottom describey thing down there. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos, leave them in the comments. Let me know on Twitter, Tumblr, or Facebook. Or if you have any ideas for makeup looks, like a certain makeup look for me to do a tutorial on, just let me know in the comments. So yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Let me go get my concealer brush. Don't have it. Actually, I don't need a concealer brush. My concealer has a brush. I'm stupid. It's fun to be stupid sometimes, because you learn things. Oh no! Whoa, way too much. Just clean it off. Just anywhere. Your dresser, whatever. Wipe it off later.